Hi guys, it's Opheana and Sikaal here. Today we are going into some cosmic consciousness. Woo! And so, how to connect to more cosmic consciousness, how to open up your cosmic consciousness, and what does it all mean?
Yeah, beautiful. And the reason we're sharing all this information is we want to really help ignite and awaken starseeds and lightworkers to their mission. This is part of our mission, and we also share from our modern mystery school teachings, and we want to bring this out so that people can really take it all in and help them to move into their missions.
Beautiful. So who are we? Among many things, we are teachers of universal consciousness. We're parents of 4 new children, and we're intuitive empaths.
So the interesting thing about cosmic consciousness is, as a first key that we want to share, a first step, a first area, is that to actually bring in a bigger connection to your cosmic connections, your cosmic consciousness, is you have to make space. You have to make space in the lower energy bodies. And what do we mean with the lower energy bodies? The physical body, the emotional energy body, the mental energy body, and the lower sort of spiritual energy
Soul
body.
Yeah,
soul body, and whatever name you want to give it. But you got to make sure that there's not as much denseness there. And there's a lot of ways you can do it. You can do emotional work, emotional clearing. We talk about that all the time. One of our favorites, emotional freedom techniques, EFT tapping. Also your body, what are you eating? Like, think about what do you eat? How dense is the food you eat? That can help you to open up a little bit more. High vibrational diet, you may have heard about that as well. Look at your diet as you are guided. Mind work, mental energy work, looking at breaking negative belief patterns, opening that up with kinesiology, muscle testing, all sorts of ways you can do that with mantras and meditation as well. And your spiritual energy bodies, as you know, have your base 7 chakras nice and clear. You can do some chakra clearing, some meditations. So a first key to access more of your cosmic consciousness is to tend to your lower energy bodies. And that may seem a bit counterintuitive, but that is what we found and what we find with our clients, the number one way to start. Because you can reach out and feel very connected, but to maintain that connection, you really need to do something a little more substantial with your lower energy bodies. And that's a process that can take time. It's not something that happens in a week. This can take months and years, and it's nothing that you need to rush. It's just a process that you follow in accordance to the guidance from your spirit and your support teams.
Absolutely. So with the lower energy bodies, it may be confusing for some because I'm not sure about you, but we have witnessed a lot of, psychically connected people that may not have done the lower energy body work. So their life reflects distortions, difficulties, challenges in areas where the lower energy bodies haven't been swept through. There is a natural Clair Senses connection. However, to ground the cosmic energy into the body is very difficult if it's dense here. So you may have witnessed psychically connected people with their senses very open, their Clair senses very open. However, their daily life is quite distorted, challenged, many issues with relationships, etc., etc. That's where there's a connection to the cosmic consciousness here, but it's not grounded in the energy bodies, in the daily life, in the daily actions, in the daily decisions. And so it's I guess you could say talking the talk, but not really walking it, not really anchoring that wisdom in. And so what we're wanting to really communicate about today is really bringing that cosmic consciousness into your everyday life, your presence grounding into your everyday life. And that's the next key of really, that's the end game. That's what we're all wanting. To ascend, we actually ground spirit here, spirit in this vessel here in our daily life.
And it's interesting as well, it's about, like Opheana said, to bring more of presence in. It's one of the elements that we have in the Ascension Consciousness reading. What is your percentage of the willingness to merge with your presence. It's often the last willingness that goes up for people, because it's the one where you're most committed to your mission and most committed to trusting that your spirit has all the answers and the roadmap.
Everything.
And so the spirituality is not just about having some of your Clair senses open and even being able to channel or seeing things on the inner. If you're only doing that in parts of your life, it's about doing that in all of your life. So bringing it all in. So doing the work that is needed to clear your lower energy bodies is vital, because or else you're living a fragmented spiritual life where you may be very, very connected to other realms, and the cosmic consciousness might flow through you even when you're channeling, even if you're embodied channeling. But if you haven't done the lower energy body work, your life will not reflect the vibration and the energies that you can reach at times. So you'll have more of a life that's ups and downs, that's very fragmented. Yes. Whereas the idea is to have that all, bringing all of that together so you can keep raising in vibration, or else you really stay stuck in that fragmented model of life where sometimes you're a bit higher and then you're lower in the rest of your life, so you really don't move forward with a deep emergence of your presence, only at times when you are channeling or doing a meditation. Exactly. So this holistic way of looking at spiritual living is very important from our point of view, because that's the true embodiment of your mission, and then you will be able to ground more of your mission here as you share with others in whatever way suits you.
Yes, you know, that's why we created, and that's why it came through from our guides, our presence, the Ascension Consciousness reading, because so many people may feel that they're living a very spiritual life but don't realize the reason why they're coming up against blockages is the willingness in certain areas, the willingness to let go, the willingness to let spirit merge with you. It takes a lot, not a lot of letting go, full letting go to get to that true level of allowing presence to merge in your daily life. You can have moments of merging at pretty much any level, but holding that is the key. And you know, then onto the next area that we wanted to share is really connecting with our cosmic brothers and sisters out there, our cosmic soul family. And you know, what does that mean? Well, that means, you know, ETs, extraterrestrial type realms. It means all of the different realms that we may have been connected to, lived within in different times, different space, different dimensions. So, you know, the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans. I mean, there's just, it's just, you can go to infinity with the amount of beings that you can connect with. Really connecting with those ones that you know that you crave. You know that there's a message from them for you. You want to remind yourself of who you have been, so that you can be more of that in this life as well, because that is you. That's a reflection of those parts in you. So bringing your galactic nature here, bringing your cosmic nature into this realm by connecting with your cosmic brothers, sisters, cousins, your soul extensions that are in those other realms. And that's why we really love to bring through the meditations that we do as well, so that it's a really easy way to just feel them, connect with them, communicate with them. And you can do that on your own as well. Just ask them to come into your temple, your God Presence Communion temple. You can just sit with them, sit opposite each other. They can merge with you. You know, you can ask for the highest and the highest in that situation, any kind of communication, transmission, gifts from them to assist you to have more of a presence life, more of a spiritual life in your every moment, not just in your meditation moments, not just on the weekends when you get to truly be you, in your every single day moments. And again, that comes back to more letting go and more choices of what do you really want for your life in this lifetime. Because if you don't change it now, you might change it in 10 years or 20 years. However, it's in the highest for you to change it at an earlier point, because you're being called to. So just really own who you are now.
And that is very, very powerful. And technically how it works is, as you've cleared, we started with you clear your lower energy bodies, you make more space for presence to come in. And as more of your presence comes in, what happens is you've got your chakras, but beyond that, you may have heard of your multidimensional portals. More of those can open up and stay open, so more of your multidimensional nature can come in, including soul extensions that may need some healing. But then once you've healed them, you have access to their gifts, which could be your Clair Senses. And so all of this works as you do the lower energy body work, your multidimensional portals open up more of your connection to your multidimensional, your cosmic self can come in. And you have more access to your cosmic soul family, including your own multidimensional nature and all these other connections. So you may love that in the meditations, but you can have more of that in your daily life, like Opheana said, just in a holistic way. So that's really what we want to share with you guys.
Yes,
as well.
yes. And so in our Ascension Energy Management Manual, it explains how to open up your light portals, your multidimensional light portals.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as I've shared as well on Instagram, when your light portals are closed, or some of them closed, you can feel quite depressed. So if you're at a level of consciousness where you are ready to have your portals open and they are not, you can feel quite low about yourself, the disconnection, the separation, that type of thing. And so that by opening up your light portals, that's when you feel, oh, everything's in alignment. Why? Because you are a cosmic being. You are a spiritual being. You need your light open. Otherwise, it feels like the doors are shut. And so really opening those up, you know, the most basic way, once you have done the thorough work of opening them, is to just ask for love and light technologies to spin through all of your light portals. You know, there's 24 different light portals in the ones that we're talking about, and that can assist massively in just really raising you up so that you can connect very cleanly and clearly to your guides, to your presence, and to many other beings.
And it is so exciting, guys, as you may have felt in those meditations, it is so exciting to have that connection more powerful and open, because there is so much of you that awaits you.
Yeah.
Look, if you resonate with this information that we're sharing, give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, click on the notification bell, and comment below. Interact with each other, become part of the energy of this channel. We would love that. We also have, you know, the Ascension Consciousness reading below and the Ascension Consciousness Scale, which will assist you to know what area am I in of grounding more of my presence. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next time again.
Lots of love. Take care.
Lots of love. Many blessings. Thank you.